he playing
The entire Metal
Super
Gear
Nintendo
anthology.
Donkey Kong, was it?
Sorry?
Was he playing the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong, was it? Or was it-
Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's using an emulator, just so there isn't any hardware failures.
Yeah.
So I might have got another little special guest for.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Who would be?
Hang on.
Wait, is it?
No, it's not them.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
shit.
Nama Neko says, not a question, but fun fact: did you know did the crew know that the composer for the original Watership Down movie was a trans woman? It has been a thing in your lives forever. That's neat. Thanks for sharing.
Did not.
Did
That
you also
is-
know that the people who directed The Matrix are also trans women?
Yes,
I
the
just
Wachowski sisters.
was talking about that just last night because we were watching a video of that really amazing ending scene in The Matrix where they have Rage Against the Machine. Someone had made a video of all of all different movies with that song finishing them, and we got into a big chat about how yes, they're Victus!
Is it Wachowski or Wachowski?
Wachowski.
Wachowski sounds like it has a bit more of a bite.
I
So
believe it's
somebody's
Wachowski.
mentioning. Somebody's mentioning Wendy Carlos in the chat. So she is did the soundtrack to Tron. She's trans. Is awesome.
That's awesome, yeah.
A lot of computer programmers and such, back before programming became a male-dominated position, were trans women.
I
A
mean,
lot of them-
you know what they say about programming sucks, right?
But in all seriousness, if I'm correct, the culture behind that was like creating little micro kits for what was it? Creating little micro kits to sell for hormones was it?
The singer in the band, as far as I know, is a trans woman as well.
Yeah. She's good.
And there's another I'm sure there's another band that I know Laura loves them, who has a trans woman. Oh, I gotta ask Laura who it is, but she's always recommending them.
Is it against me?
It could be, yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna Google it and see if I can find it in the meantime.
In the meantime, at John Price is nice asks, which is the hottest cryptid and why? Discuss. I'm going to have to go with the Backwoods Monster. I would let the Backwoods Monster ride, and I will not be taking Constructive Citizen. I leave the question to the room though, which is the hottest cryptid?
Everybody-
My friend, I have a friend who will kill me if I don't say the Mothman.
Why are we coming back to being horny for moths? What is this?
They're
don't know.
aesthetic, I don't know.
They're
I'm
very
very
pretty.
The chat, I apologize.
Anyone else? Hottest cryptid?
I just had to Google the word cryptid.
Cole
Please
says
tell me what
Mothman
the
fucks.
definition is.
I'm gonna go with the Kraken.
Ooh. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I'm trying to remember what a chupacabra is.
It's a dog that kills you.
Okay, no, not that one.
It's a super mutant with a stone.
Wait, it's a dog that kills sheep? Is that really all it is?
Yeah, basically. There's the bunyip from Australia, which is the water dog. That's just cool. Nessie. I want to hold Nessie's hand. That's the hottest
Oh.
cryptid.
Apparently, according to the chat, the lady we were mentioning from Against Me has actually tweeted about this chat stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Monroe Bergdorf just retweeted the article about the.
Ah,
The Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Alright.
You just got quiet for a
It's
second,
just
that's
everyone
all.
went quiet. I'm used to like holding back and not talking too much because I'm sure any of you
When in
know
mist
who
form,
listen to
I
us
am
and our
invulnerable to
podcast,
physical
we are
weapons, blade
terrible
and
for talking
claw.
over
I can
each other
speak
all the
through
time.
locked doors and cracks and move
Yeah,
swiftly
Trent
across
boyfriend
it's
shadows.
just
Fine,
like
thank
a
you
matter
very
of
much.
self-moderation, I suppose.
Yeah. It's just you get super aware of it, and if you even interrupt someone slightly, you're like, "Whoops, sorry."
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm genuinely just wondering when H-Bomb is gonna finally wake up.
How long has he been asleep so far?
How long did he stream
Someone is getting a little bit upset on Twitter, so I would like to clarify that not all bangs are turf bangs. Please do not cut your hair because we made a joke about turf bangs. Turf bangs
Light.
refer to a very specific type of awful haircut.
Stun.
We didn't mean any harm. Please do not cut
Light.
your hair because some strangers in the Discord chat made fun
Light.
of a bad haircut. You probably don't even have that haircut. And if you do, you're still valid unless you're a turf.
Some bangs can look great.
Oh
They
shit!
can.
Astrid Johnson has created amazing art that I'm going to quickly.
Can you put it in the Discord and I'll retweet it on the Skeleton Crew?
Done, and can someone put it in chat because it's amazing.
I've already retweeted that. She put it in the server.
Marie Kondo has bangs,
Spiked mace.
so
Oh, hi,
they
Astrid.
have to be good.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Skeleton Crew is now up to 400 followers.
Nice.
Wow, already? That was
Yeah.
fast.
Just gonna retweet my tweet about this because I unfortunately can't stay for too long, but
Not
We
resist the allure of skeletons.
Gavin, remember, you're here forever.
I hear forever now. You're stuck with this Z-lister in your stream forever. all three people who follow me in from Twitter.
I don't even have like any Twitter followers. I don't have any kind of media. I don't have a YouTube. I don't have a Twitch. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm grateful for
Are
the
you
opportunity.
sure you exist?
No, I'm not sure I exist. You know the saying the Scarty's saying, I think therefore I am. I have never thought my entire life I am a dumb bitch, and I'm pretty sure I don't exist.
I had one thought.
No, I am a
Wanna tell-
thought. That doesn't
you
mean I
what it is?
think.
Okay,
So I might have-
got your Twitter message there, Casey. Sorry.
No, no worries. I might have another special guest popping in.
Ooh, exciting.
So, yay. I wonder, will anybody in the chat guess who it is?
Is it Laura?
Not, she was on earlier. We've had all three gym position, pod position gang in here.
Hello?
Nice.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Astrid.
Hello.
Hello, Astrid.
What is up?
Hi, Astrid.
The ceiling.
I was gonna fucking say that.
Astrid,
Get
I
on,
gotta
nerd.
say, your name is beautiful.
Thank you. I picked it because it's Old Norse for divinely beautiful, and I'm like a literal heap of trash, and I thought it was gonna be funny.
I thought Astrid was some sort of name from like a romance language for something to do with stars.
It's a Skyrim ass name. I like Skyrim. They're
Oh yeah,
very good.
oh yeah. I also have an angry Irish friend with me.
Hello.
Hello.
Karen.
Another Irish person.
Yeah, you're getting them all in.
Yeah, we're
The
What's
Paddy
that, like,
takeover.
Four? Is that 4 Irish people in the chat now?
oh, we're gonna take over. I mean, I was really enjoying the trouble talk. We enjoying what the car bomb in Derry. Well,
Yeah.
Great London last night, and oh boy.
Yeah. That is not good. My fiance told me about that at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm a bad sleeper at the best of times. I was like, why are you telling me about this at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
I found out about it because I messaged Casey to say that Thanks Graham was number 3 trending in the UK, and just above it was the fact that someone had downloaded a card game in Derry.
yeah, they were saying that it was the second one potentially.
Oh, jeez.
Which was scary, but like there was no confirmation on that. I think it was just like the suspecting rather like suspect device rather than an actual device.
Who knows? Only time.
We're all going to be fine. I can promise you all that. But at By Persona says I have a degree in philosophy and nearly a master's in ethics. So if you need reassurance that you exist, please hit me up. No, I will not. I don't exist. How dare you? Discuss Hosier. Hosier is a nice. He squats with people who are occupying empty apartments because of the homelessness crisis. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
It's taken me a little while to adjust to the fact that I'm actually speaking to you all now rather than just listening to your nebulous voices.
we've been sort of listening since we got back at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and then we fell asleep, and then immediately started watching again once we woke back up at like 11. So we've sort of just been hogging the stream. Like,
I love your accent. What county are you from?
I'm from Coney Down. So I'm like north.
Yeah, I could tell that. I just wasn't sure which
Yeah,
part. I love your accent.
I'm from farmer territory, so yeah, no, it's all about the place.
I feel like I'm on Skellige from The Witcher.
Oh dear.
Oh god, actually, Skellige was my favorite fucking place in that game. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
What's really weird. What's really weird is there's a difference between a northern and a north side accent. In that a northern accent is beautiful and a north side accent is you've been verbally accosted.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends. Do you mean Belfast or do you
Yeah, true.
Cork is the same. There's my kind of Cork accent, which is quite gentle, and then there's the Cork accent that's like that. How's it going, bye?
Bye.
That is brilliant.
I'm from Cork, bye.
Are you walking on my section of pavement there? I'll fuck ya.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, by the way, I'm the one that snorted my estradiol this morning.
Yeah, that's yeah, no, I feel so yeah, that's why we're here.
I'm not dead, so that's all right. I've snorted far worse things in my life, so overall it wasn't too bad.
Oh my god, Morlock Apologist donated $1,000. Thank you very much, Morlock Apologist.
Oh wow.
That's great, thank you.
Wow,
Shall we?
that's-
We should sing a sea shanty or something.
we
to
shouldn't
thank
because
them.
Discord delay would make it awful.
And that's exactly why we should do it.
What's my favorite sea shanty is Wonderwall. Let me get the guitar.
Yay!
Oh, we have a surprise guest.
Yay!
If their mic works. Just click the little mic button at the bottom of the interface. Also, I'm sorry if I'm intimating any of your accents. I do that.
It's
all right.
fine. I'm used to it.
Every time we meet Yanks, they imitate our accents, so
Oh yeah,
very used to it.
that's horrible. And they don't do a very good job of it either.
They don't. They think we all live in Derby O'Gill.
I intimate every accent of every person I talk to. So
You what? Sorry? You're intimate with people's accents?
intimate.
Imitate.
Intimate.
It'll do.
Imitate? What? I
Oh,
think
so
we all
just
know
to
what you mean.
decide.
Yeah, words are fake, language is bullshit, and we know what we're saying, so it's fine.
Fake words.
As an aside, my boyfriend is just screaming at me on Facebook to tell me that he thinks you're all great.
Thanks. Tell him we think he's great.
Well, he's watching, so you can.
I'll tell him again. I'll just like really hammer it home, you know.
But going back to the accent thing, it's such a big mood because
what was that?
Don't shut up. It's such a big mood because the moment that I hear other people, so because I get a reduced accent, so everybody thinks I'm American. The moment I'm with an Irish person, everybody clocks me as Irish, and then immediately start picking up the accent again, and it's ridiculous. And I hate it. And it happened last night, and it was just utter. It's just awful in general, and I don't like it.
We should start talking in Irish to really like complete the takeover.
Now that you mention it, there are some little similarities with the American accents and with the County Down accent.
I don't know. It's just a constant of. So, are you American or Canadian? And it's
wow. It's like when they ask us, "Are we Scottish?"
No.
And then they go on the Irish, and they're like, "Oh, same thing." Yeah. That's my American white dude voice. It's the same thing, isn't it?
American people be like, "Oh my God, I love your accent. I wish I had an accent. Your Irish accent is so cute."
Sure wish I had an accent.
You get that constantly when you travel over to America.
The Black Forest reigned here.
Immediately.
Its kingdom
so
rarely invaded by those that
like,
live in the light. But it was called home by this mysterious
just say I'm from
Vorador.
Skellige.
Legend told of a time when Vorador defeated Malek of the Seraphim.
All of the accents
If such a
in
man
Skellige,
did
though,
exist,
are like
then
Northern
he could
Irish
perhaps
accents.
be the key to defeating the Ward.
There's a weird amount of like Irish people in games. Like all of the voice actors in the Dark Souls series are from Ireland and England. Like the Emerald Herald in Dark Souls.
The Emerald Herald, I heard her, I was like, wait a minute, that's a really good Irish accent in a video game. What's going on here? And the ladder guy as well was Irish.
Laddersmith Gilligan, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm gonna. This is going to be.
What was it? Better than Bloodborne or better than Dark Souls?
It was better than Bloodborne, yeah. And I think that it's a very hot take, but in my defense, Bloodborne does not have the kodamas.
Yeah. Do you know what I felt about Neo? I actually think it has better combat than the Souls series, but the loot system and the repetition kind of killed it for me. About 70% through, I got kind of burnt out on it.
The luxury with which this Vorador surrounded himself was impressive. His wealth would shame the haughty nobles of my
Say that
former
again? Sorry, I
court.
missed you.
The level design in Neo, I don't think it's that great.
I can't really remember what I thought of it.
That this vulgar display of fortune remained undisturbed was a testament of fear's dominion over greed.
Agus na Tronica, na Keshna, Liquid A.
Hello, newbie. Introduce yourself.
Asked me about it in 1998 when I was learning Irish in school.
You wanna hear something terrifying, Gab?
Yeah.
I'm doing my leaving cert this year.
Oh wow.
I am barely an adult.
I'm 20 years older than you in that case.
Jesus.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't look a day over.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello again,
Hello.
Sarah.
Hi,
Sarah.
Gramps. Y'all, it seems crowded in here, but y'all are talking about accents.
Their
I live
charms
in
were almost
Oklahoma
visible through the
and
gauze
Texas,
of their clothing, yet beauty
just this
such as
area,
theirs
and I have
delivered
very
only
strong
death.
feelings about Southern
For these were
accents because
Voidor's
they're the
pets, nothing more than beasts,
they're the trash
slaves to his
accents of
will and the easy
America,
prey
except
he
they're
provided.
wonderful.
Vampires, all of them, held in thrall by
I wish
one
I used to have
stronger still.
a real thick Southern accent, but it got beat out of me thanks to television.
I actually think the Southern accent can be really pretty.
Well, it's really fun. I slip into it sometimes. It's like I don't know. There's certain enunciations that I really quite enjoy.
I guess it depends on the person speaking, doesn't it? I mean,
Oh sure.
if it's someone like, well, come on in there now and have a nice pie, as opposed to, I don't like you.
It's really got to be, you
The
know,
axis.
lovely Louisianan black woman offering you pie as opposed to every boring white man in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Fuck. There's actually not that many Southern accents in the South. There's a little bit that slips through because I live in the South, but like around here, there really aren't too many. Most people speak General American.
By general American, does that mean the kind of accents that we would hear on most TV shows, like kind of Hollywood American, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
More like your voice.
My voice?
No.
Oh.
No, I speak a weird mix of accents, and I also like have some weird stylish to my voice. Like I can't tap my R's.
Maru speaks whatever accent people around her are speaking.
That happens a lot. If you're around a group of people and they all have that accent, it's a very natural human thing to start imitating them. It's like, well, you want to communicate with them better, so you are going to pick up the accent a bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't also like the human instinct to like,
Spiked
fit
mace.
in as well.
Yeah.
You don't want the differentiation between you and the others around you, so you start imitating them to feel.
Yeah. Even as far as like the colloquialisms we use, because there are a lot of things that we would use every day here in Ireland that I wouldn't
heart
use, for
of
example, in
darkness.
this stream or on Podposition or in Twitter, because no one would have a clue what it meant, you know?
Like about you and what's the crack and yeah, you
Yeah,
Story,
exactly.
but
Imagine just going on Twitter and being like, what's the crack?
Nobody would
Oh my
understand.
god! Gavin's a drug addict! Quick, somebody help!
I mean, I don't understand it because I'm a good Irish ally now.
Well, that's only because of me.
I have a question. What's the crack?
And also, nobody understands top.
No,
Jack,
that is
I love Jack. I love
Jack
Jack.
says it
He's a
because
great guy. We follow each other on Twitter. We chat sometimes. He's a great guy. But nobody says that.
Could you offer us an example of Irish people don't say it?
no, we won't. How dare you?
We do say how's it going.
Corridors
Or in
Or
certain
stars.
parts,
Vampires
yeah,
feast.
or well,
Like cattle
well,
awaiting
that's what they say,
slaughter,
kind of around
men and
Waterford
women dangled from the rusted hooks upon the dungeon
just go,
walls,
well,
blood and viscera
and I
frosted
think
the
it's
dirt and
supposed to be
stone.
responded to
The
with
abundance
well as well,
nearly
but I don't
overwhelmed
know.
me. For blood.
Something I've noticed as well. I'm from Essex, right?
Yeah.
Like deep Essex, and there's a lot of words that we say that y'all also say, and I feel like we just have this shared colloquialism of like being systematically shat on by the British government.
My fiance watches a show about your town. Awful things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I would rather watch like 10 hours of Geordie Shore than 10 minutes of the Essex
Fucking
one.
insane, mate. Honestly.
Wait, now is the Essex one the one with all the rich people?
Fairness.
No, that's made in Chelsea.
My enemies are quite vicious, and the Chaos Armor extracts from them a heavy price
the
for
only
their
way is
bloodlust.
Essex is
The
infinitely
blows are
better
meant for
than
me,
California.
but it is their bodies that carry the wounds.
What it sounds awful.
The Irish version, basically, it was horrendous.
Yeah, set in the south side borough of Tala, which isn't a nice place at the best of times.
But yeah, on The Only Way is Essex. Actually, I have a little claim to fame. My little hometown called Rayleigh, which is just by Southend, which is sometimes some people know where that is.
Spiked mace.
One of the people from The Only Way is Essex owns a club in my little town, and they filmed there before, and it always causes so much fucking traffic.
Yeah, what is it like? Are they generally liked around the town, or are they kind of seen as?
It's a bit 50-50. Like the people who are like the people on the show love it, but everyone else is sort of just like collectively embarrassed.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in general the Brits and the Irish have a different relationship with celebrity than people do in America. I think we're a little bit more cynical.
Oh, please, help me,
the thing about celebrities in Ireland is only mediocre celebrities get to be Irish, because good celebrities get claimed by the Brits and bad celebrities get dismissed as West Brits by us. So you have to ride this wave of mediocrity to be an Irish celebrity. Like Graham Linehan is a West Brit, but is a Brit.
Darrow O'Brien is.
Save Victor!
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Average.
When celebrities start to get big in the UK, I slowly, like, without intention, start to dislike them. Because it's like you're being like the awful English. How dare you do such a thing? And it's it's quite difficult. Because like Foil Arm and Hog, the comedian trio, like started getting big. I love them. I still love them, but I'm slowly going off them the more popular they get.
I got the same with the guys off Hardy Bucks. Since Viper Higgins has gotten big in his own right, I've started to like him.
Yeah, it's something about like it feels almost as if they're a traitor.
Oh my god!
Oh, you could never say that about Graham Norton.
A Lundy, if you.
A Lundy.
Graham's always like run on the line for me. Sometimes I hate him, sometimes I love him.
He's not the worst Irish Graham.
No, definitely not.
The Liam Neeson that counts as Irish.
Liam Neeson is Northern Irish, so
Yeah,
if it counts as Irish is a very politically charged question.
Yeah, isn't he from Ballerina?
Help me, kind sir! Please, help me, kind sir!
I've only been to Derry once, Belfast twice.
Well, Derry and Belfast are difficult because they're both. But like you get like these small villages, and you know for a fact the moment that you enter them, if they're Protestant or if they're Catholic, is just do they have flags or do they not?
See, the liberalisation of the Catholic Church in recent years is a real issue because you used to be able to go up north and tell if it was a Protestant or a Catholic village based on how many children.
Yeah. That's always been too true.
Eight kids to a family? It's a Catholic.
Oh yeah, my dad has quite a large family. He's the eldest of 5, I think.
I'm the second eldest of 5, so
I'm the youngest of 2. I'm from England. Fucker.
This reminded me. I was watching.
Apparently,
Like
I've got every sperm is sacred stuck in my head.
Let's get Liam Neeson on the screen.
Yeah, let's get Liam.
And the entire Monty Python.
Like, I was watching some archive footage of Gay Byrne on the Late Late Show, in like the 80s from the contraception debate, and he takes out a condom, and two people in the crowd start praying, and one of them faints.
Oh my god,
Oh, I love it.
that's
My
amazing.
God.
Oh, if we if we do get Liam Neeson on the stream, does that mean we'll have taken him?
Oh no.
no, no,
No, you can't.
leave, get out of this place. Never come back. Leave us and never return.
That joke was worse than Taken 3.
Oh no!
I mean, like, even taken, like, there's a part of me that you can kind of hear that he's Northern Irish, but he's so Americanized in it. It's actually painful.
The skeletons become defocused, guys.
Oh.
The camera seems to have moved.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
what does this mean? Is this a sign?
Is there a demon?
Is there a demon? Is the skeleton haunted?
I'm still thinking of that time I was watching BuzzFeed Unsolved, and they tried to do a seance, and the camera, like, just in frame at the bottom of the screen, catched in the WikiHow article on how to do a seance.
Beautiful. That's
Wonderful.
Oh shit! Your baby. You have.
Oh, I have a son. Okay. So, when I went back home Christmas, I was going through my box of things that I was wanting to throw away, and I find an old baby doll from my childhood. And it turns out it was made the same year I was born, and
I'm gonna take a pic and send it in the chat.
We genuinely think the thing's haunted. But he's my son, and I love him. We haven't named him yet though, so I have no idea what to call him. So we're stuck on names. If you want to suggest anything.
Hold the baby. Hold the
The
baby.
theory right now is that Sobek has possessed the skeleton. I'm waiting to see if it starts blasting sperm.
Oh god.
Would that not get taken off Twitch?
That might, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn it, Sobek, getting us banned.
God damn it.
God damn it, Sobek.
Back to the questions.
Yeah, no, we should probably get back. Yeah.
And iFastered asks, what music has everyone been listening to lately? I have been listening to Fever the Ghosts EP, Crab and Honey, which is really good. You should all listen to it. One of the songs off that EP got really successful for its big, overly elaborate music video. But the rest of the songs in it are really good. That's
New Dream
Crab.
Theater.
Alessia Cara, she's an American pop musician, so I think she's Canadian, but same thing.
I've been listening to When My Heart Felt Volcanic by the Aces. They're kind of like Kain. Really, really like the entire album. Every song is so good.
It appears that Sobek is indeed blasting sperm. His baby Sobek is just donated to the stream.
$10 worth.
Yeah, someone in the chat.
Yeah,
Dream Theater Gang. Yay.
I'm a little pained on why I know Alice. I'm pretty sure it was in like the
Victor!
Oh, what's her face? It was in like the horror version of Red Riding Hood. They have one of their songs in the soundtrack, and that's how I know them. And it's just
They're like, they do like kind of Smashing Pumpkins meets Nirvana meets Garbage meets like the Pixies style music, but it doesn't feel like a nostalgia act. It feels like a distinctly millennial take on all of that. It's really, really cool.
I'm gonna have to cut across everyone because I have been reminded
Vorador's
that
keep
there
was hidden
is
deep
a
within the
petition
turgid forest,
to
nestled
remove
among
Grain
vines and
Linehan's
creepers that
segment
clung
from
desperately to
RTE's
its dark,
prime time.
weathered
If Alexis would like to post a link to that petition in chat, that would be fantastic. But basically, Primetime is a discussion panel show, and they've invited Grain Linehan on to talk about trans people, and he said, even in arguing against trans people, he said some horrible stuff about people with eating disorders. So, you know, he hit two birds with one bigoted rock. Go sign the petition. Do not, because I'm thinking about like my granddad watching that debate and coming away with Grain's opinions, and I can't deal with that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to deal with that. So please sign the petition. Do a good thing today. And now back to music.
Yeah.
I found this band the other day. They're a Russian band. I don't speak Russian, so I'm having to rely on Google Translate. And according to Google Translate, their name is Silent Houses, and they sound like a sort of like New Order synthwave band from like the 80s.
I was just gonna say it sounds like the title of a Joy Division song.
Yeah, I know, right? They sound absolutely phenomenal. They're on Spotify, but again, it's in Russian, so I don't know. I don't know how you'd search for that unless you have acrylic keyboard.
I should point out that Joy Division is interesting. Ian Curtis was a Mosleyist. The name Joy Division comes from the brothels in concentration camps from World War II, and that's kind of proof.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What?
For punk music, I am an avid listener of the Stranglers. Like just punk music in general, from that sort of like 1970s era. So like Stuff Little Fingers, Rudy.
Irish band there, aren't they? Stiff Little
I
Fingers.
saw Stiff Little Fingers live once now at Autumn.
Oh yeah, no, they're
Nice.
great. They're
My
absolutely cool.
My favorite Irish band at the moment is a band from Cavan called The Stripes. They do like some really interesting like classical indie rock. And they're good stuff. Stripes with a Y.
I'm curious to hear who Casey's favorite Irish musician is. Casey.
God, you've put me on the spot.
Casey is my favorite Irish musician.
Who's your
have
favorite,
my favorite
Irish musician, Casey? Be careful with your answer.
It's Bono. We all know it's Bono.
It's Bewitched.
It's
Bewitched.
Unironically, my favorite Irish musician is Lisa Hannigan. She's really good. She's the voice of Blue Diamond in the Steven Universe. No, they're West Brits.
Unfortunately.
Oh well, they
yeah.
they're from Ireland, but yeah, no, you call them West Brits now.
Does Bono count?
Does Snow Patrol count?
They count.
I mean, we regularly like my mum has met the lead singer in Sainsbury's, and he's also been spotted in Tesco's in Bangor, and like he's
Bangor? I hardly knew her.
There must be like a Facebook meme page of like Snow Patrol in supermarkets, right?
Maybe like he regularly goes like, so it's always during Christmas, and it's always he's gone shopping with his mum. So he's just out in a shop with his mum, and people bump into him and ask for selfies. His mom's met him.
I'm super offended at the chat right now that only two of you named Merkel Sound as your favorite musician.
I'd like to point out that we are 1.5% away from our donation goal of having $1 for every time Grainland has tweeted. Yeah.
I think we currently have a lot more than $1 for every tweet for every time Graham Linehan has tweeted.
No, we will have in about
tweeted 167,998 times.
I believe so. We also have 7,101 people watching the stream right now, which gives me all sorts of stage fright.
Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Train Doctor.
you forgot, didn't you?
Thank you very much, Train Doctor. I appreciate that.
With music, I was really into Grimes until a few months ago.
Oh, really? Because I literally just got into Grimes when she put out that new song we appreciate more.
Really like
Absolutely love it. It was my favorite. It was my #1 song of the year, that song.
I love the song she did with Poppy.
The only Grimes song I have heard is she did the theme track for Hilda the animated series.
Can everybody be quiet a second?
Sure.
Oh, damn it.
The blood of
No, my
ages
dog was
flows so sweet.
barking in her
Come,
sleep, and I was
drink
going
from
to
us.
get a
Aww.
Your strength has increased. For our
I'm
blood
going to
is
go. I'm gonna go make some because it's 5:30 in the afternoon and I haven't eaten some stuff. Casey, I've sent you the details of the Skeleton Crew Twitter account, so if you'd like to keep the questions rolling while I'm away, I'll be back in a little bit.
Cool. Casey, I have to go at 5:45 Irish time, so that's 15 minutes from now.
That's okay. Take care.
So in advance before that, thank you for having me on. It was lovely to take part. And,
No problem. I thought it'd be nice to have some more Irish voices on. And
maybe we overdid it.
Well, we need to counteract the bad mojo of Graham Linehan.
I know, like we have to prove to people that not all Irish people are awful, because it's starting to end up that way.
I mean, to be honest, you have the Brits right next to you. You guys aren't that awful. I mean,
we're lovely.
It's a very.
I mean, the Brits are literally just a sea away.
It's a very generous comparison, especially right now.
Oh, hello. We have a new guest.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello.
My name is Discordian Kitty. I'm a Dirty Rotten World of Warcraft player, and I love H. Bomega and Tron.
You cut out at the end.
I was wondering, was it me who cut out, or did everyone cut out?
No.
So what did I say?
I heard as far as
said
Dirty
H.
World of
Bomber
Warcraft player.
Is that why there was such a silence?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you.
Well, no, we just awkwardly went silent when you said World of Warcraft. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a fair thing. And I love H. Bomega and trans people.
Yay.
Oh, cheers.
Yay.
So, anyone seen any good memes lately?
For fuck.
I like this.
Yeah, let me just show you on my phone.
I mean, yeah, no, it's a bit difficult to show memes, isn't it?
I like
but,
the 10-year challenge and the way people have been manipulating that into different things.
like Marie Antoinette. The Marie Antoinette.
Oh, no.
Fun
Have you
fact
guys
for
seen
all
that?
for all the JoJo fans, her full name was Marie Antoinette Joseph. God fuck.
Joseph Godfuck?
No,
Like,
Josepha Johanna.
a
So she
black
was
metal
technically a
band?
JoJo.
Joseph Godfuck's going to be the name of my next D&D character.
That's going to be my black metal band's name.
Oh, that's a good black metal band name.
What was the
Joseph Godfuck sounds like a story. It's like Joseph's like real jealous of Mary. He's like, hey, I want to go. Come on. Oh, I'm getting messages. I have to put the oven on. Okay.
Brace yourselves.
I appreciate being roasted.
God fuck you, Black Emperor. Someone just wrote in the chat.
Oh my god, that's fucking genius.
that is brilliant.
Oh, Godfuck gang.
You are a genius.
I mean, what's the quote in American Gods? Fuck God and come tons or something? Like
Fuck God and come tons.
yeah, like so there's like there's a thing that's scratched onto the mirror when Shadow Moon is like cleaning himself up in the first episode, and it's like fuck God and come tons or come loads or something, and it's yeah.
Well, on that wholesome note, it's time for me to go get the dinner ready. So, guys, it's been a pleasure. Have a lovely evening.
Thanks for popping on.
Best of luck with the stream. It'd be amazing to see it do even more. I can't believe how well it's done. So congrats to you all. And send H-Bomber by my regards. I don't think we've ever actually spoken, so tell him I said well done. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. Josie Godfuck Joestar. Wow.
Someone was talking about American Gods. I wanted to chime in. I worked on that show actually.
Oh shit, that's amazing.
Wow.
I'd really like to make the point of, I don't want this to go like anywhere dark, but honestly, Sarah, I really appreciated your video about transitioning.
Oh gosh.
It's like it was a really
axes.
tough video for me to get through because I haven't started HRT yet. So I felt it very thoroughly, but like it really made me appreciate where I've gotten to and the fact that like yeah, no, I desperately need to start this year, and it meant a lot. And oh my god, I might actually cry.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really significant because I've been like I hadn't subscribed until that point, but I'd like been watching your videos on off because I'm a scriptwriter, so I like watching things that are like narrative structure and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, your American Gods video is fucking A+.
Oh, thank you. That's a video that I'm really proud of that never really got much attention.
Yeah, it's because like because I'm in a scriptwriting course, we're constantly told, no, you need to make your hero active constantly. Like you're never allowed an inactive hero. We actually get marked down if it's too easy, and it's just, there's no way about it. I'm sort of looking forward to books where I don't have to like stick to writing books like story or screenplay. It's just I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
All of it. My opinion has always been that if anybody professes that they know the trick to writing,
This spell allows me to use blood from my own
that's
body
basically
as a
just
weapon.
a challenge for
When
you to
struck,
do the
my
opposite.
enemy's blood would flow from their bodies to fill me with life. 'Tis a
Like,
risk, yet the rewards
currently what I'm
are
doing
a temptation.
I am doing a dissertation, which is designing a game. I'm doing a game design document on Nietzschean philosophy. So I'm taking thus spoke Zarathustra.
Somebody say Nietzschean philosophy.
Yes, yes.
Oh, the bastard prince of YouTubers.
Yar! It's good to be back on the skeleton crew.
Yo!
Hello. Yar! Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, I'm suffering right now with Nietzsche. It is so tough to get through the book.
It is really, really funny to read some of the really nebulous chapters in a dramatic voice, though.
It's so bizarre.
Hi, everybody. Hello. It's good to be here. Hello to the chat. Everyone's going well. It's nice to be here. Sound off with an aye daddy in the chat if you can hear us and it's going well. How's everyone doing? Should we do a roll call? How long's it been? Who's here? Who's here?
It's been a little while since we had a roll call, so that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
All hands on deck. Who've we got?
We do this alphabetically.
Yeah, that's how I do this on
Is that to suggest that I have to go first?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Shit. Hi, I'm Astrid Johnson. I'm a filthy, dirty, unethical games journalist. I do a lot of stuff in Rock Shotgun. I'm also the creator of the Facebook meme page Trans Hammer Gender Sickle. And I snorted estradiol today, so that's kind of exciting.
Nice.
I'm on Twitter at Jaffameister, JAFFAMEITER.
Should I go next? I guess I'm in the same chat, maybe? Or
I can go. Hi everyone, I'm Cardamoneer at Cardamoneer on Twitter. I'm a cartoonist and micropress publisher, and big ol' bitch, and just waking up, even though it's like 12:40 p.m. here.
Hi there, I'm Casey, also known as the Sloth Mom on Twitter, at Casey Explosion, and I've been doing this keep donating. It's incredible, and I might have more special guests coming along soon or later. This will be very interesting if I can pull off who I'm trying to pull off. And yes, multiple entendre.
Kieran, Oshi, which is a little difficult to spell. So it's CIARANOISIN, Kieran Oshin, and I may as well do a shitty plug and say, hey, right now, if you want to support a trans person, I've got a GoFundMe up on my Twitter, which is for me to get my first wheelchair. And please help.
Yeah, he's really, really broken and he needs a wheelchair real bad.
I am a broken bony boy, and
The axes. Spiked mace. The axes. Spiked mace. Bone armor. axes. Spiked mace. Victus! 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 Victus!